In 1958, a photograph made the world gasp. A woman, in a skirt, no cage, no gun, gently touched the snout of a hammerhead shark as it circled her, calm as a dog. Newspapers called her reckless, scientists called her naive, and Hollywood was making Jaws, while she was trying to save them. But what if the monster wasn't the shark? Her name was Eugenie Clark, and when she died in 2015, the ocean didn't roar. It remembered. Eugenie was born in 1922 to a Japanese mother and American father. Her father died when she was 1. Her mother cleaned houses to pay for books. At 9, she saw her first fish in a New York aquarium and knew, "I will study the sea." But in the 1940s, marine biology was for men. Women weren't allowed on research vessels. They weren't trusted with expensive equipment. And diving? Too dangerous, too unladylike. So Eugenie got creative. She bought a second-hand diving suit designed for men and sewed herself a rubber skirt to fit it. She chartered small fishing boats, paying captains extra to keep her presence quiet. And when professors refused to supervise her, she taught herself Latin, Greek, and courage. She didn't break the glass ceiling. She swam under it and kept going down. When Jaws hit theaters in 1975, it wasn't just a movie. It was a cultural reset. Overnight, sharks went from curious fish to mindless killing machines. Fishermen launched bounty hunts. States offered $100 per fin. In Florida alone, 2 million sharks were killed in 5 years. And who stood against the tide? A 53-year-old woman in a wetsuit, standing knee-deep in blood-red seawater, holding the severed fin of a tiger shark, telling reporters, "This isn't sport. It's genocide." Her lab in Florida, the Cape Hayes Marine Laboratory, became a sanctuary. She trained sharks to press levers for food, distinguish colors, remember tasks for over a year. She called them by name: Betsy, Humphrey, Lady. Newspapers mocked her, the shark lady and her pets. But the data didn't lie. Sharks weren't monsters. They were misunderstood. She built Moat Marine Lab from a rented shack into a world-class institute. She trained generations of scientists, men and women. She advised NASA on underwater habitats. She published 175 papers. But when Time magazine did a feature on ocean science in 1982, the photo showed 3 men, and her in the back, holding a shark. Caption: "And Dr. Clark, our shark lady." She never complained. She said, "If they listen to the message, who delivers it doesn't matter." But history remembers faces, not footnotes. And when documentaries aired on Discovery Channel in the 90s, her footage was used, but her voice was replaced by Morgan Freeman's. Today, her legacy is everywhere, but her name is not. The shark tagging programs that track migrations? Hers. The non-lethal shark repellents used by surfers? Hers. The laws protecting great whites in California? Written using her data. In 2020, a newly discovered species of shark was named Cyrogelius barbifer. No Clarki. Scientists later admitted, "We forgot." But in a small lab in Sarasota, Florida, her original shark tag still stands. On the glass, a handwritten note in her script. They are not monsters. They are mirrors. What you see in their eyes is your own fear. Eugenie Clark didn't set out to change the world. She set out to understand one creature, and in doing so, she changed how humanity sees the ocean and itself. She proved that courage isn't the absence of fear. It's diving in, even when the world says, stay on the boat. She proved that science isn't about being right. It's about being curious enough to ask, what if we're wrong? And she proved that legacy isn't about fame. It's about the quiet ripple that keeps spreading long after you're gone. So next time you see a shark, don't look for teeth. Look for intelligence. Look for history. Look for her. Because the ocean remembers. And we must too.